Well, if it's not the New York Knicks, Amanda, I believe that it's going to be the Miami Heat. Miami Heat, I believe, have the assets, and I think it's going to be zeroed around Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero, he wants an extension. He wants to be a starter, and I think with his talent level and maybe throwing in Duncan Robinson's contract, maybe Miami can get there. But you look at a guy like Donovan Mitchell, if you compare him with Jimmy Butler, um, we'll see if Kyle Lowry's healthy, or maybe they may need Kyle Lowry's money to make this work. But specifically, when you look at Donovan Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, those three guys could be a formidable big three to really try to dethrone the Boston Celtics in terms of their aspirations of getting back to the NBA Finals with their talent set right now, especially with adding Malcolm Brogdon to the mix. I think Miami could be a very nice destination for Donovan Mitchell, especially if he doesn't find his way in Madison Square Garden.
Okay, Bill, make this work. Look, the Jazz, they got a ton for Rudy Gobert. You talked about that earlier. What would the Heat have to give up in order to get Donovan Mitchell here? And how much is Kyle Lowry going to be an issue in all of this?
Yeah, so I'm with Coach. This is, I think, a perfect fit for Miami. We saw in the postseason they need more offense. They need a guy who can go get buckets. That's Donovan Mitchell, and that's a championship team if you add him. But I think you have to bring in a third team. I think you bring in the Spurs here, who are also in tear down, rebuild mode, and it is basically the Heat trying to send everything out to make the numbers work. Now, some of the obstacles could be the Duncan Robinson contract. The Jazz and Danny Ainge in particular have to value that. Tyler Hero's a really nice piece. That guy has a bright future in the league, and people think he's a really important player. And then it's just multiple picks that have to go. I think Doug McDermott probably is part of that trade and moves as well. But as you can see, it is the Heat sending out a huge chunk of their roster, unloading two bad contracts in Lowry and Robinson, and giving away multiple first-round picks, probably to the Spurs as well, and to the Jazz. So again, it's a similar situation to the Lakers, though I think probably more likely to be effective for longer. The Heat will have a very competitive window that will last several years, and it's not like Donovan Mitchell is any kind of an old player, but this is your core, and this is your group, because what the Heat have to give away in terms of pick and all these other young players really makes any rebuild, if this doesn't work out, difficult to accomplish.
Bill, I'm going to give you a lot of credit for making that work. Also, Jack and Ruben, who are working on this behind the scenes. All of you are great GMs right now for making that trade go down. And I hope these three teams are looking at exactly what you put together there.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.